that was like predisposed right at that where they always find a little bit more when they go in, and it wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when.
Didn't have any predisposed issues. Man, my ankles were feeling really good.
He said he had one in high school, and then he said he had one at Auburn.
I don't think he really should share how many surgeries I've had in the past, to be honest with you, but because I don't, he doesn't really even know that.
All right. Well, we're back to Anklegate, I suppose, once again. Welcome to DMac Smack, which is brought to you by our great friends at Journey Spice. You can use this QR code. Takes you to Amazon.com. You can save 10% using the code Altitude26. Every meal is better with Journey Spice. Organic, non-GMO, no salt, no sugar. Just absolutely delicious. More on Journey Spice in a little bit, but you do yourself a favor by going and check it out. Bo Nix's ankles issues. Okay, so the news comes out that Bo Nix is, I'm reading from Ian Rappaport, my friends, but our guy Bo Nix, who you remember from, all the ankle stuff, during his normal recheck with Dr. Norman Waldrop, Bo Nix had successful and anticipated follow-up surgery. They didn't call it surgery. He had a successful and anticipated follow-up cleanup procedure on his ankle. The team is expected to be conservative with his participation during the off-season program. Nix continues to make strong progress in his recovery and remains firmly on track to be ready for the start of training camp. Okay, that's where he planted the foot against the Bills and broke his ankle and shuffled off to from Buffalo. Now, when you look at the Bo Nix procedures, it's the list is, something. So the question is this just an okay thing? Is this a chronic thing? I mean, what do we got going on here? So we go to the list. In 2017, September, left ankle fracture, no details there. That's like high school. In 2021, right ankle fracture, no details, required surgery. November 15th, 2021, right foot ankle surgery, no details there. The 24th of 2024, 3 transverse process fracture, likely thoracic, played through final 6 games. Oh, that's a back injury. Sorry. That's a back injury. My bad. And then in January 6th of 2025, arthroscopic surgery on pre-existing ankle injury. And then, of course, what we had in 2026 after the Bills game, and now a little bit later here in April, another procedure just to clean it up. Listen, I'm not trying to ring any kind of major alarm bells. The boys in the morning were debating this type of issue. What do you think?
And I just want to see, are you not concerned, mildly concerned, or very concerned? Those are your options. When you see that Bo Nix had another follow-up cleanup procedure on that ankle.
Mildly.
I think I'm a little bit more than mildly. I'm what's better than medium? When you get barbecue wings, medium? I'm at medium.
So mild, medium, hot, you're medium?
Yeah, I'm at medium.
I'll go along with Vic there, and maybe I'm even like medium well concerned. This is a critical year for Bo Nix. This is the contract year. Everything goes well. The Broncos play well. Bo plays well. It is ka-ching for a massive contract. And you can see why Bo was testy. I understand that. There's a lot on the line here. And you don't want somebody speaking on your health. And you certainly don't want somebody getting in the way of perhaps the most unbelievable contract you could ever anticipate in your life. And that's what's right around the corner for Bo Nix. But to say that there isn't some sort of concern, I think is a little bit naive when you've had this injury over and over and over again. So we'll see. I hope it's not. When you hear chronic, it almost feels like some sort of injury death sentence. I don't think it's like that, but I think it's concerning. Very concerning. And, well, medium well concerning. Let me give you the laundry list. In January, Bo Nix said it was 4 to 6 weeks. It'll be absolutely no issue in the offseason. In March, Nix was, quote, ahead of schedule. George Payton said ready for OTAs. Greg Penner said, quote, not a concern at all for OTAs. Sean Payton said QB would participate in off-season program. Not anymore. Now it's training camp. So let's keep it real. There is a change here from what we heard about this injury initially. Initially, it was going to be ready for OTAs. Now, the Broncos have pushed their OTAs. Boy, the conspiracy theorist in me wonders now if this is part of it. But the Broncos don't even get on the field until June. They're meeting for the first time for workouts starting next week. It's enough to make you go, right? But now it's not about that 3 weeks at all, not about OTAs. Now it's about training camp, and we're just hearing, oh, he'll be fine for training camp. But we did hear he'll be fine for OTAs too. Medium well concerned. We'll dig into it tonight with myself and Rachel Vigil for Cocktail Hour. We have been off for Cocktail Hour for a couple weeks, and we're drinking Appletinis tonight. So Rachel will be on the scene for something different, not Bo Nix, but she's covering something different today that we'll talk about. We look forward to that. I'll give you the details on that in just a second.
There's a world of flavor out there, and to find it, you have to take the journey. Journey Spice Company handcrafts the most premium spice and seasoning blends that have no sugar, no salt, are certified USDA organic, non-GMO, vegan-friendly, and always planet-friendly. You are going to love serving amazingly delicious creations while knowing you helped reduce single-use plastics. Make sure to search for Journey Spice Company on Amazon today.
Justin Simmons is hanging it up. Today at noon, he will have a press conference to announce his retirement. It's very common to see Justin Simmons in Denver. He loves going to Nuggets games. Just saw him the other day. And he makes it official after making over $70 million in the NFL and being with the Broncos from 2016 when he was drafted in the third round to 2023, 1 year with the Falcons. Justin Simmons is calling it a career. Ring of Famer, maybe. He's more or less a lifelong Bronco, aside from the 1 year he went to the Falcons. The problem in Justin Simmons' career, he never got to the playoffs. He was in that strange gap post-Super Bowl for kind of the worst years of the Broncos. And when he left in 2023, that's when Bo Nix came to town. So, Justin Simmons really, he was there with Russell Wilson. He just was never really part of any kind of team success, although he had a lot of individual success and was a tremendous safety for the Broncos. That'll be interesting. Ring of Famer for Justin Simmons. Longtime starter, team captain, leader. I would have no problem putting him in the Ring of Fame whatsoever. I'd have no problems with it whatsoever. But guys like Ed McCaffrey aren't in the Ring of Fame, and he's got a couple of Super Bowls under his belt. Very interesting with Justin Simmons. Hey, I'm all for it. I'm all for putting great guys who mean a lot to an organization in the Ring of Fame, and I think Justin Simmons is clearly one of those guys. So congratulations to Justin Simmons on a remarkable career. He seems to love Denver. We have Von Miller who wants to come back here as a GM. Maybe Justin Simmons gets back involved with the program in some sort of role like that with the coaching or the scouting department. I mean, why not? Why not? I think that would be great if that's the case. So congrats again to Justin Simmons. Rachel Vigil will be out at the press conference, and she'll have more to report on later tonight when we start drinking Appletinis. That's tonight at 6 o'clock for Cocktail Hour. A final moment of Zen here. We go to Buffalo, and spending years in Buffalo, one of the things you need to know, there's two significant bridges in Buffalo, the Peace Bridge and the Rainbow Bridge. The Rainbow Bridge is a little bit more famous as that connects Niagara Falls, USA to Niagara Falls, Canada at, Niagara Falls. But the Peace Bridge takes you into Fort Erie, I think, small little town. And the Peace Bridge is right in downtown Buffalo. So there are large swaths of Canadian people who love the Sabres because it's way closer to them than, say, the Toronto Maple Leafs, which are 90 minutes up the QEW. So in the very southern parts of Ontario, there's actually more Sabres fans than Maple Leafs fans. So at Buffalo Sabres games, they have for years and years and years, they do the Canadian national anthem as well as the U.S. national anthem at every game. So when the Bruins and the Sabres met, I thought this was really cool. Technical glitches happen with wireless microphones. It just is what it is. But listen to the Buffalo fans pick up on the Canadian anthem when there's a technical issue. All right. That's damn cool.
This is Dylan McKee, my 5-year-old son. Dylan, what's the meaning of life?
You have to eat a lot of food to stay alive. And the meaning of your life is, you have to be nice to people. Nice to people!